Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and a young man. The intoner was driven by a vast array of lusts. A lust for honor, for wealth, for sex, for food. And the young man who accompanied her was really, really sick of it.
Now then, what should I have for dessert? Oh, and second dessert.
Oh, God, I'm gonna be sick. Eating that crap all the time is what makes her smell so sickly sweet. I mean, don't get me wrong, sweet is okay. But this ain't sweet I'm talking about. It's sickly sweet. Only ants like stuff that smells sickly sweet. So gross. I hope you get eaten by a bunch of giant ants. Or you die face down in a bowl of pudding.
Sorry, did someone mention pudding?
Nope. Must be hearing things.
Now then, which of my toys should I take out today?
Oh, here it comes. The treasured utility belt of pleasure toys. I can't believe you actually use all that junk. But you do. Oh, you do. I'm very well aware. Just what I'd expect from the Queen of the Depraved. I mean, look at that one. It's actually been worn down from overuse. She just has to try out every toy in the book. And I'm just another one for the collection.
Dido.
What?
Make sure you eat foods that give you plenty of stamina. I need you to last.
Yeah.
Now then, what should I wear tonight?
Ugh, is that whole thing filled with clothes? I mean, not that you can really call them clothes. Basically a few wisps of fabric held together with twine. If the word slutty owned a department store, this crap would be in the front window. No style at all. All they do is show skin. We're about to go into combat, for hell's sakes. How is this practical in any way? I'm almost curious enough to bring it up. But I'm not really into asking pointless questions.
Did you say something, Dido?
Nope, nothing at all.
Did you bring everything I asked for?
Yeah, it was pretty rough, but it should all be there. Kind of a lot, though, don't you think?
Oh, Dido, you just don't understand women. A woman simply must have her clothes, and her sweets, and her nighttime fun.
Yeesh, I'm sure the women of the world are just thrilled to have you as their spokesperson.
What was that?
Nothing. But look, you know how heavy this stuff is, right? You really want me to carry all of it into battle?
If you could.
Typical.
It looks like we're off on another grand adventure. We're gonna head deep into the hot, wet, sticky desert heat. Aww.
Can't you talk like a normal person for once? Anyway, desert, huh?
Oh, yes. And what do you think will be waiting there for us?
An evil leader bent on oppressing their people or whatever?
No. Something much more stimulating.
I give up.
The legendary meat of legend.
Legendary meat?
Yes, it's the food I desire more than anything in the world, and I simply must have it.
We're going off in search of food now? Someone kill me, please.
Meet, legendary meat.
Intruders!
Ooh,
Intruders!
just thinking
Looks like a
about it
woman
makes
and
me
her
all
bodyguard.
hot and bothered.
Are they
Food
hostiles?
drive's right up
Stop
there with
them.
your sex drive, huh?
Not through the barrier.
Well, you know me. When I want something, my passions tend to overflow.
I hate this woman.
Fight for your lives!
How will we ever explain this?
We'll have to give a truthful report. Assuming any of us survive. I told you, aim for her legs!
I can't! She's too goddamn fast!
Hey!
So, where'd you hear about this so-called legendary meat anyway?
A villager told me about it. He says it's a treasured delicacy from his homeland that's been passed down for generations.
You told all that to an outsider?
Well, not without a bit of persuasion.
So you tortured her?
He was just so tight-lipped. Still, I tried to keep it somewhere between pain and pleasure.
Of course you did. So look, I like torture as much as the next guy. Probably more, actually. But I'm not so sure you should be ripping out anyone's fingernails over some old haunch of meat.
Defend our land with your very life!
Yeah! Weapons at the ready. She's here for blood.
I mean, here, one is trying to build some shiny new world, and you're just... What are you doing exactly? I just get the impression that one's ideal world is a lot different from yours.
Of course it is. No two people share the same fantasies. But I still want to build a better world. One filled with passion and ecstasy. So really, one and I both want the same wonderful world, you know?
Sure. Right.
Is she even killable?
Who knows? Where did they even come from?
We need help from our lord's forces.
We can't! We've lost contact!
So does this legendary meat of legend come from an ogre, or what?
Oh, no, Dito. I've already had my fill of ogre meat, thank you.
So, wait a minute. Are you telling me you've actually eaten ogre meat?
Mm-hmm. 2 made ogre meatballs once. They were just to die for. Put some of my homemade special sauce on top. Anyway, I ate 10 in one sitting. Which is why I'm kind of sick of ogre now.
Huh. I didn't know 2 cooked. Is she any good?
Oh, yes. In fact, she's the finest chef amongst all my sisters. Her food is so novel and bold, so toothsome and unctuous.
Toothsome and unctuous? Sounds a lot like you, actually.
Well, I don't see any other meat here. And certainly not the legendary meat I tortured that villager over. Do you think he could have meant these ogres? That would be such a disappointment. I could just cry.
I bet that villager feels like crying right about now. Back in the land of sands, huh, Five?
I know, right? What kind of stupid idiot thinks ogre meat is legendary?
That's legends for you. They're always better when you don't know the truth of them. Anyway, let's say we go home, huh?
What say we not? When I want something, I don't stop until it's mine.
I figured you'd say that.
Stupid!
We should have better luck with our little mushroom hunt here. I hear this mountain has some absolutely mouth-watering specimens.
Great. More foraging.
Give them everything you've got! Damn! They aren't even human! Did these guys storm the Land of Sands too? We're done for! How could those freaks destroy us like this? Keep calm!
All hail our Lord! All hail our Lord! All hail our Lord!
What's up, soldier dudes?
Where's the
Some
medic?
weather we're having, huh? Sorry to kill you because of my boss's crazy food obsession. Trust me, the stupid piggy princess pisses me off as much as she does you. So I think you understand how pissed off I am right now. Plus, it's cold as balls out here. Maybe I should rip you apart and wrap your guts around my face. That would at least keep me a little warm.
Stop their attack!
We have to fall back! We can't! She'll stab us in the back!
Kill them! Avenge our fallen friends! What? There's a woman here? You must be joking. Just look at your dirty face and that outfit. Oh, your hair smells like you let a frog die in it. How could you let yourself fall so low? I can barely stand to look at you. Just having a hole to plug isn't enough for a woman, you know. First, you need to take a nice long bath and clean every bit of your body. Then get some powder and lipstick on your face. Find a dress that reveals just enough, and your inner woman will be set ablaze with passion. Trust me. Finally, grab a man and invest some quality time in enjoying the pleasures of the night. Wouldn't you rather be skewered by a than by a rusty old sword?
are those guys anyway?
Our nation's enemies. Our hateful foes. They don't look it, but trust me, they're lethal.
Hey!
We gotta back each other up. Let me hear your battle cries, men! Don't let up! Get them! I'm trying!
This is the place! The mushrooms must be here!
You're sure of it, right?
Mushrooms, mushrooms, my legendary mushrooms!
She's possessed. Once Five hones in on something, there's just no stopping her. A centaur. Great. Just what I was hoping for. Hey, you're sure these mushrooms are here, right? Because I haven't seen any mushrooms so far. Like, at all. Anywhere.
Of course. Those villagers I tortured swore they grew right around here. They said, and I quote, "Look deep in the snowy mountains." But with more screaming.
Five. I think they may have been lying.
What? Why?
Oh, because they led us straight to a fucking centaur's nest!
Excuse me? Where did you learn to use such horrific language? You're gonna be punished for that tonight. Oh, yes, you are.
The shit just keeps stacking higher. Well, that was another waste of time. We're not gonna find a goddamn thing.
Through the scorching desert and the frigid mountains, the intoner searched for her beloved meat and mushrooms, only to come up empty-handed. As for the young man traveling with her, he pretty much wanted to kill himself.
Five? What's the deal with the dragon?
What?
Like, why is there suddenly a dragon here? You don't think that's weird?
Sip it, Squirt. Stop sweating every little detail.
Huh. I thought it was a pretty reasonable question, actually, but hey, what do I know?
Ooh, attitude, huh? Maybe you should hang up the cocky jerk act and think about this for a second. You have a dragon fighting for you. Hello? Try and appreciate your good fortune already.
I don't remember ordering a dragon. All dragons are good for is crowding up the battlefield and knocking shit over.
Did I say cocky jerk? Because I meant to say big fat dickhead. How about I crush you where you stand, you little shit? I'm here at Points Court. She asked me to help you out.
My sister sent you? My.
Probably worried we're screwing around on the job, huh?
Pretty much. So, what exactly is your job right now?
Undersea treasure.
Undersea... what?
Treasure. A precious jewel borne aloft on a sea of sparkling blue waves. Oh, I can't even explain. It makes me quiver just thinking about it.
Girl, did you take a blow to the head in your last battle, or what?
It's fine. She's always like that.
I knew I was going to regret this. Fine, let's get this over with. Where do you want me to go? From all your babbling, I'm guessing it's the land of seas.
How very observant of you. You're so smart.
Could you quit it with the screechy whining? You're giving me a headache.
We're going to the land of seas to hunt down something big and mighty. Oh.
Are you even listening to me?
Well then, shall we? Let the hunt begin. Look at this sea. Look at this sky. It's like they stole my heart and flew off into the horizon.
I'd like to see you fly off into the horizon.
Well, it's decided. Once one takes control of the world, I'm going to claim this land for myself.
What? Oh, come on. Anywhere but here. It's sweaty and sticky and it smells like seaweed and fish shit.
Oh, but I just love getting sweaty and sticky.
Prepare to attack! We have to stop her!
In any case, this is proving to be quite elusive.
Your treasure?
Yes, I'm getting worried. I heard you could catch it somewhere around here.
Seafood?
Pardon me?
Your undersea treasure? It's seafood, right? You're so obvious sometimes.
Ooh, look at that big shell on the ground. If I had two of them, I could make an absolutely adorable bikini top.
Prepare to die, Miss
Quit changing the damn subject.
Calm down. Hold still and count to 3.
Hey, hello? Dragon?
What do you want?
What do I want? You know we're fighting over here, right? How about a little help?
Nah, seems to me your boss has things under control. See? She's loving every minute of this. Besides, you seem pretty fond of the old killing yourself. You don't need me.
Are you kidding me?
There she is. She's the one who
took down my sister's battalion. Make her pay!
Me? Took down your sister? You simply must be joking. I don't kill women or children. It's my rule. Ooh, you're talking about that dirty soldier back on the mountain, aren't you? To be fair, she did look like a man. Smelled like one, too. By the time I realized she was a woman, it was far too late.
Shut up! How dare you speak ill of the dead? You took my only sister from me, you whore!
Wait, hold on a second. Are you a woman too? Oh my, talk about a pair of scruffy siblings. You know, if you just learn a little beauty and poise, you wouldn't be stuck in an awful job like this. It's really such a waste.
She'll kill me!
Stay calm! You okay? You need to stay calm. Are you okay? You need to stay calm.
I won't let her get inside my head.
That's the girl we want? Are they trying to destroy this nation? Don't let her phase you! Let's go!
God damn it, not a Gigas. Looks like we need to even the odds. Hey, Dragon!
My name is not Dragon.
Yeah. Quit bitching and help us. What?
What's the magic word?
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Please.
All right.
Stupid goddamn dragon. I'll deal with you later.
Come to me.
I'll buy us some time! Don't die for nothing, man! I'll join you!
Emergency orders! We must protect this region at all costs!
Hey.
At all costs? Come on!
So where am I going?
Not too much farther. We'll stop at the coastline just before the border. My treasure must be within those waters.
Gotta be honest here. Who wouldn't get your hopes up?
Is this the coastline you were talking about?
Yes, it is. But something's wrong. I don't see any undersea treasure here.
Hey, everyone. It's another complete and goddamn waste of time.
Well, at least we made it to the sea. Now disrobe, Dito. Expose your lithe and naked form to the majestic ocean waves.
What? Why?
So that we might share our love while the salty waves crash over our tight, writhing bodies.
Please kill me.
Hey, you guys mind sharing your love someplace where I don't have to watch?
Come to me, Dito. Come.
No. Wait a sec, man. That ship, it's being really weird, right? We should probably go check it out.
Hey, you're the boss. Just hurry up and get on.
Some kind of giant crab? Ugh, it stinks. What the hell, man?
Oh, finally! It's my undersea treasure!
Does this seriously look like the catch of the day to you?
It's so big and juicy.
Big is not the word.
Another ship? Where the hell was he hiding that?
The bigger the meat, the better it tastes, right? It's so huge and thick. Maybe I'll just play with it a little first.
Because one said we needed help with your diet. Nobody said anything about making dinner.
Oh, but I can't very well fight on an empty stomach. Plus, all the collagen in this crab will make my skin wonderfully shiny. And Intoner must look her best for her people.
I can't take this anymore.
Agreed. It's seafood. What did you expect?
Not this. There's something seriously wrong with that thing.
Maybe it's rotting?
Oh man, I bet it is. It's probably collapsing into a big, festering pile.
Well, most ingredients are best if you age them a little.
Let's finish this already. I want to see this thing's bloated, rotten corpse up close. That leg, it's got goo coming out of it.
Ooh, get the goo. You can make some kind of sauce with it.
Oh, nasty. It's all stringy and filled with little chunks.
It certainly is. An infectious smell, isn't it? Oh, I do so love savoring these rare delicacies.
Look! Check out all the bugs wriggling around in the flesh! It's so gross! I love it!
I bet those add amazing flavor. I can't wait to get all those steaming juices onto my plate. Ooh!
Did you two be any more deranged?
Yes! We did it, Tito!
Oh man, this is awesome!
With the big, juicy crab finally dispatched, the group decided to cook and eat it on the spot. Oh, so yummy. So yummy.
yummy. Oh, so yummy. Oh, yes. Oh, yummy. So yummy. So yummy. Ah.
Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and a middle-aged man. Intoner yearned for a world of peace and happiness, and for evil to be banished forever.
You murdered Our Lady! Kill the intoner! Kill the disciple! Kill them all!
Hail our fallen leader!
We can't possibly take an intoner in direct combat!
If I may, my lady, what brings us to the cathedral city today?
We're here to eliminate the remaining forces.
Ah, trash day, is it?
Decadus, don't ever refer to people as trash.
Apologies, my lady.
We're just here to help one. That's all. We did not come here just to fight and kill for no apparent reason. Understand?
Of course, my lady.
Vengeance! What can some stupid intoner do?
This land has been our leader's domain for ages! We don't need some intoner trying to steal it from us!
Look at the hatred on these soldiers' faces.
Don't be fooled!
It's so tragic.
I agree completely. Surrounded by such intense hatred, I can't help but...
Decadus, I need you to focus.
1,000 apologies, my lady. All this pain just...
I'm trying to be calm and reasonable with these people.
Stay where you are!
It saddens me that they can't see that. fighting serves no purpose. Why can't we talk our problems out? Look.
How many reinforcements?
Look at all the blood on my hands.
Oh no, sir! It is but proof of your immeasurable skill, Lady Four.
Stop. My foes are so blinded by rage, they can't hear the wisdom of what I say.
You are indeed acting in self-defense, my lady.
Oh? I suppose you're right. I'm doing it for my dear Sister One, after all.
There she is! All men, take positions! Enemy attack! Enemy attack!
Are you tired?
No, I'm fine. If I were 5, I'd probably be leaning on you for support and saying how tired I was in that sleazy voice of hers.
You may turn to me for support as much as you need, my lady.
I'm afraid that's not who I am. Only a fool believes that acting vulnerable and dependent is the way to a man's heart. Frail maiden receives protection without having to put on an act. Like Tim.
Lady Four, if you are weary, please climb upon my back.
No! If I did that, it would look like everything I just said was an act.
And you refuse to let me touch you?
Of course I refuse. I can take care of my own body. I'm like 5.
Oh, my lady, the cruel games you play. Oh. Where will we go next, Lady Four?
We have to meet Gabriella up ahead.
Gabriella?
Did I forget to mention her to you, Decadus?
Indeed. This is the first I've heard of her, my lady. But such is your prerogative. I love it when you pretend I don't even exist. Oh.
Hey, don't make this a thing. I just forgot, okay?
This isn't a fair fight!
Make them pay for what they did to us!
We need to stay on the attack!
Right! woman's strength come from?
My apologies. I was giving a eulogy for those who perished in this senseless battle.
Wait, you don't have a chance.
Aren't you the one who caused them to perish in the first place? The only senseless thing here is you and your crazy excuse.
Don't let our leaders kill
We didn't want to kill them. We had to. For one.
Blah, 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 blah.
Shit! Stay calm!
She's so violent. That's an intoning
We shouldn't be using all these dangerous weapons against each other. Maybe if we all had whips or something, things would calm down.
Whips? With all that wailing? And then we lick the raw wounds with our eager tongues. Until...
Stop that at once! I won't abide such vulgarity. I simply want to keep casualties to a minimum. Decadus, stop thinking about whips this instant.
You deny me even the pleasure of my own thoughts? Thank you, my lady. Perhaps it's time for us to rest, my lady.
Don't give me that, you pig!
What?
Listen, Decadus. Just because we're Intoner and Disciple doesn't mean we have to do that sort of thing. In fact, because of that, the two of us share a bond even without doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, those are some bonds, all right.
You be quiet, Gabriella. I don't mean to imply that such acts are bad, Decadus. In fact, I consider it a precious and beautiful thing. And that's why it should be saved for a time when true love blossoms.
True love, my lady?
So you can only screw if you're an infatuated couple crooning about love all day like 2 and Scent?
They aren't what I mean. Their love isn't noble. True love is more subtle. It's softer. and stronger at its core.
Oh, barf. Did you steal that crap from a greeting card?
Oh, what do dragons know about love? But I know you get it, right, Decadus?
Of course, my lady. Oh.
No, he gets something, that's for sure. You need something?
I just wanted to thank you. You've been very helpful lately.
Well, I'll be damned. A grateful intoner.
I know my sisters take it as a given when others help them. But not me. I have the conscience and the common sense to appreciate your help.
Nice. Still, you do realize I didn't come here on your account, right?
What do you mean?
I'm only helping you because one sent me. Nothing else to it.
Well, at least you're honest.
Beats empty words of thanks, don't you think? So, where to next?
We're going to the Land of Forests, where I intend to have you offer plenty of help on my account, Gabriella. Though I won't be offering any thanks for it.
Wait, was that sarcasm? Really? Oh my gosh, did it hurt? Did you sprain something? I hope you're all right.
There she is! The intoner!
That horrible maggot!
Crazy!
We can't let her get away!
Let's finish this now! I can't take anymore! We gotta retreat!
These are the surviving forces? Stubborn, aren't they?
Yes, and they have monsters as well, so we best be careful.
Keep up the attack! Stay focused! This is an intoner we're fighting!
Should we try to surrender?
No, you fool! She'll just kill us!
That monster cannot be allowed to exist in this world or any other!
You said it. We gotta take her down.
together!
We're all done for!
Keep it together! Don't waste your life here!
All units, stay close!
We can't! We can't stop her!
Status?
Bad! Real bad!
Don't let the Intoner escape!
Our revenge is at hand! Get her! Get her!
These things
Abominations created by 3.
are all your sister's nuts? I'm just asking.
3 is more unbalanced than the rest. Cleaning up after her is always such a production.
Unbalanced? I think the phrase you're looking for is batshit insane.
Maybe. I suppose I'm partially to blame for 3. I should have helped her. Any normal little sister would have done that. Tried to help, I mean.
fine. Still bosses me around like I'm a butler or something.
One has a noble mission. She's trying to give the world a better form of government. You should appreciate her letting us take part in that.
There you go again. More empty words. Lecturing just to make yourself look good. You really are a shrew, you know that?
Well, you're the one who's twisting my words to sound mean and hateful. So who's the shrew now? Not that a dragon would even know the difference.
Yawn.
They wound each other with words and ignore me completely. It's ecstasy.
Dragons can see the shape of a person's heart. And the heart of this beautiful intoner was full of holes. A frigid breeze seemed to blow through it. What could have made it so cold? This dragon had no idea. The Lords hid some gems in this area. We need to find them.
Such glittery prizes would look splendid on you, Lady Four.
Stop. I'm not the sort of woman who expresses herself with baubles. Jewelry means nothing to me, but we can sell them to fill one's treasury, so we need to do this.
Where should we look first, my lady?
We'll begin by searching near our enemies. Humans always hide their valuables, but never stray too far.
That intoner killed our friends! It's time for payback!
Damn straight it is! Keep fighting to the end!
Your target is the intoner! Take her down!
silkworms beat me! Get back in formation! Move!
And I are staking everything on this fight. There may be some regretful deaths along the way, but it's simply unavoidable. Soon, one's unwavering spirit will bring a great revolution across the world. Soar for me, Gabriella! The world's future lies upon your gossamer wings.
You? No. I'm not helping anyone who talks like that. I already can't take this heat. The hot air pouring out of your blowhole is only making it worse. I'm gonna go sec out in the shade. Don't call unless you're done.
found many fine gems, my lady.
They're pretty, aren't they?
They look stunning on
You think so? I mean, not that I care, because I don't.
you. Of course, my lady. Such gaudy flair is beneath you.
Yes. Still, an intoner should try to maintain a certain level of fashionable decorum.
Oh, here we go. You're just waiting for him to tell you to keep one or two for yourself, so it seems like it wasn't your idea in the first place, right? Girl, you are so predictable.
If this keeps up, we're all gonna die!
Send our troops in! Right!
I couldn't be better.
I should have guessed. You probably see this as some kind of torture game, don't you?
No, Mikey. I'm not... I'm not getting any pleasure from this at all.
Don't deny it. I'm well aware that all you think about is that kind of thing. It's dirty.
Dirty? Oh, look at your eyes. Such disgust and hate. Oh.
Cease this at once. You're going to get sweat all over me. How can a man of your age be so immature?
You two are a perfect couple. I bet you're way more alike than you know. Two fleas in a pod. wraps up another day of meaningless slaughter.
Don't say such things. We achieved an honorable victory this day.
Yep. Keep telling yourself that. All you did was kill a bunch of helpless soldiers.
I'm just trying to help one. To serve her in all things.
Sure, okay. Pin the blame on her if it makes you feel better.
I'm not pinning blame. It's the truth. I'd never kill just to kill things. All this fighting is... it's ugly. And sad.
Oh, that's a riot. If you really feel that way, why do you keep chopping fools in half, huh?
I'm a simple girl. All I can do is devote myself to the challenge in front of me. You have no right to criticize someone who is only fighting as best she could.
Today was a fine day, my lady, was it not?
Indeed. Though it wasn't easy, we managed to succeed.
I'm sure Lady One will be delighted.
You think so?
Of course.
I hope you're right. She's usually pretty quiet. It's kind of hard to know what she's thinking.
Now, if it please you, my lady, I have a strategy for our next battle.
It's not like I'm fishing for compliments or anything. It's just, you know, if one would talk to me more often, maybe I'd have a better idea of what she really wants.
Well spoken, my lady. Now, as to the upcoming battle...
I mean, I am the most cooperative of the sisters, you know? One's smart. She must have seen that by now. But even if one actually is grateful, it doesn't mean much if the object of that gratitude is unaware of it. That's just my opinion, of course. Anyway, what were you saying?
Nothing, my lady. What next, Lady Four?
You know how the remaining elves have formed a band of air pirates, right?
I thought we'd already dispatched those brigands.
We dispatched them, but we didn't annihilate them. There are a few stragglers that we need to chase down.
Do we really need to chase them, my lady, when they have literally turned their backs and fled? They cannot be much of a threat.
But who is to say when they might once again bare their fangs? We must completely eliminate any potential threats to one.
Such cruelty.
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing, my lady. Your strategy is both bold and wise, and I shall serve you in all things.
These are pirates, you know. Real bad characters. There's no need to hold back. If we crush them utterly, the world will be better for it. Now let's go save the world.
Seriously? Now you've got to save your complex on top of everything else? Shooting a bunch of fleeing infantrymen in the back isn't going to help one. It isn't going to help anyone.
No, you're wrong.
It's gonna light up
If one
the
believes
balloon.
that, then she's wrong too.
Dragon! It's a dragon! It's going for the balloon! Evade! Evade!
Girl, listen up.
What?
Don't what me? Don't you hear all that screaming? How can you hear that without going insane?
They're just battle cries. It's nothing to fuss over.
They sound scared shitless to me.
Oh? And what if they are?
Did you hear that?
What?
They're screaming in terror. Okay, look. Even if these are elves or whatever, this is just, I mean...
Don't let it affect you, Gabriella. War is as much a conflict against yourself as it is a battle against the enemy. You just need to ask yourself what it means to be on the right side.
Shut up, freak. What do you know about right? This is insane. You're acting like a crazy person.
And you're
This
best
isn't even a role.
information.
It's goddamn manslaughter.
Brandon, and you
What's so
have to.
funny?
Manslaughter. We're fighting elves, remember? So it can't be manslaughter.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and that's not all. This is a pirate ship, not some pleasure craft. Pirates are evil, and it's fine to kill evil people. As long as they're not civilians, they're fair game. This is the hammer of justice at work. We're always in the right. Now, keep attacking. Move it!
Why? This is so cruel! The mothership has suffered catastrophic damage!
The screams of burning victims rang out from the downed vessels. The cries for help echoed far and wide. But none of it bothered the intoner in the least. After all, they weren't civilians. After all, they weren't human. After all, they were the bad guys. The intoner was filled with sublime exhilaration. Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a beautiful intoner and an elderly man. The intoner's only love in life was making dolls. She loved it so very much. It was an odd obsession, to be sure. One the elderly man would often worry about if the mood struck him. Ah, my charming little dolls.
Good heavens! What are we going to do with you, Lady 3? I stopped keeping tabs on you for just 1 minute. And now you've gone and scared up this horde of little monsters.
Uh-oh. Looks like your surface is getting a bit rough.
You certainly have a way of losing yourself in your dolls, my lady. Such a pity. I can have any woman I desire thanks to my mighty member. And yet you are the only one who can push me over the white cliffs of joy. In this thick and turgid world, you, Lady 3, stand boldly above them all. Just once, I wish my lady would open her pleasure barn to me while her dolls were watching. With my body, soul, and technique, I know I would satisfy her as no man ever could. You simply cannot compare some splintered puppet to the majesty of old Octa.
Octa, you're all shriveled up for a change. Can I slice it off and dissect it?
I'd prefer you didn't, my lady. If I might change the subject. May I ask who we'll be rumbling with this time around? Yeah, in battle, that is, not the other kind of rumbling.
My soldiers. The troops I made for one. They've been very bad.
Oh, so you're planning to go forth and dispatch the very monsters you conjured up? A wise and magnanimous gesture, my lady.
If my sister wills it.
I had no idea you were also meddling with ogres, my lady. It's a sight that would take anyone's breath away.
Demons don't take kindly to people, but a few little tweaks, and I can mess with them all I want.
I don't see how an ogre can bring much enjoyment, no matter how tweaked. Whatever could round one possibly be referring to?
Octa.
Yes, my lady?
Don't be such a worrywart, would you?
Ah, yes. 1,000 pardons, my lady. All these monsters would defy their master and creator. You might say we've got some control issues here, Lady 3.
Yes, they're defective. I kind of forgot I left them in the cathedral city.
Oh, how distressful!
We must dispose of them. All of them. Sadly like a picked flower. Cruelly like a test specimen. Hugo, Alfonso, Carlo, Elmo, and Oscar.
My lady?
Those are their names. I wanted to make a group of brothers, but it didn't quite work out. Their brains' motor signals weren't able to communicate with their nervous systems. I think excess noise in the neural connections ended up slowing their movements. See, my goal was to make good, useful soldiers. To make powerful, beautiful, obedient soldiers. But I failed.
My, you certainly become quite verbose when discussing your soldiers, Lady 3.
Gugglefeet. That one is named Gugglefeet.
Quite a bit faster than those fellows before, I'd say.
Yes, Gugglefeet is gifted. I made sure to learn from my mistakes with the Hugo brothers. I used metal in the neurotransmitters to achieve greater accuracy and boost transmission speeds by approximately 45%. Making the metal thin enough was a bit of a challenge, not to mention implanting it into an oval. But I believe the results justified all my hard work.
You really do love speaking upon the subject of dolls, Lady 3. Oh my! Now it's a pair of nimble soldiers.
That's Keijo and Lochner. They were a gifted pair of children. But something ended up being very wrong with them.
How's that, my lady?
Well, I adjusted the connection between their brains and the optic nerves in their eyes. But in the end, that wound up harming them between visualization and memory. As a result, they perceived all objects they saw as fluttering red capes. They essentially evolved to a point where they started attacking friends and foes alike.
Fluttering capes? I'm afraid I don't quite follow your illusion. But that aside, I'm not sure I'd classify attacking one's allies as evolving.
You have a point. Excremental arena. Just the children I wanted to meet. See? Look at them. Look at them. Their nimble movements. Their lithe and well-defined bodies. The way they make decisions based on experience and knowledge. It's fantastic. They were a wonderful perfect success. Like finding pearls in the forest. Are my soldiers not the very best of the best?
Yes, my lady, yes, of course. But do try to calm down, if you would. There is one thing I am curious about, my lady.
What is?
The names of these beasts. What do they mean?
They're Spanish for excrement and urine.
Huh?
They're Spanish for excrement and urine.
Oh, well. All right then.
Gotcha.
seems we'll be dealing with imps next, my lady. I must say, these battles are quite exhausting. I haven't been this flaccid in ages.
Can I cut it off?
No, it's fine. I'll be back at attention in no time. Now come, we have imps to dispatch. There's that strange message again.
Imps can fly, you know, way up high in the sky. Sky high. I thought my forces needed an aerial component, you see. But calculating turbulence in Dragonor, that is tricky. I went through a lot of failures. It's hard to do sky high.
Well, I can certainly see why, my lady. Mathematics are not my strong suit either. Of course, I don't have any strong suits outside of the bedquarters, so...
I built these children because I wanted tiny soldiers. I call them my little Rondos. An experiment in miniaturization, you could say.
And how did this experiment turn out?
Well, they move quickly, but their durability is lacking. Very cute, but very weak. Cuteness is the best thing a doll can have, but weakness is the worst thing a soldier can have, you know? It was a bold experiment, mixing the best of the best with the worst of the worst to open up new horizons in military science.
Ah, right. A failure, then. This must be another brigade of your tiny soldiers.
Yes, but they're a lot less durable than the previous set.
Oh? That's disappointing.
I tried to create lots and lots of them, but well, it's like the camel's hump, you know.
What?
The camel's hump. Big numbers don't cover weakness.
I see. Your analogies are as difficult to understand as ever. Lady 3, I hate to bother you right now, but I need to have a discussion with you about our nightly escapades.
You mean?
Yes. I feel the dark clouds have gathered over a relationship that once boasted great quality and quantity. Especially quantity.
It can't be helped. I got bored.
Oh, good heavens. Is that truly how you feel about me, my lady? After all the lustful peaks we've scaled, the cargo we've stowed, the culverts we've sluiced.
Yes. I don't hate it or anything. I just don't care if you do it or not. These children are bigger, like a rainbow over a waterfall. I needed stronger soldiers, so that's why I made them.
They certainly are overwhelming.
Indeed, but they're slow, too slow, a fatal weakness. I can't seem to get size, strength, and speed together in one package.
You can't always have everything, I suppose. It's often difficult to find length, girth, and endurance in one package as well.
Making soldiers is difficult. That's probably why I keep on trying.
I must say, my lady, all these monsters are beginning to exhaust me.
Oh, I like them. Or I like making them anyway.
Look, one told me to help you, and that's fine and all. But is it really necessary to work me to the bone like this? I am a dragon, you know. You think being an intoner makes you queen bee of the world or something? Are you even listening to me? Hello?
That way. Go.
Yeah. Don't worry, sweet cheeks. I got it. I'm going, all right? I'm going. What's with this round button? Who designed this anyway? It looks terrible. I bet it was some stupid man with nothing else on his mind besides eating, sleeping, and screwing. I may not be a big fan of women, but I hate stupid men even more. Like Ministers of Cerberus here. They're the worst.
I made this child for a reason.
Reason? Newsflash, sister. No one cares about your reasons. It only takes one look at that vulgar creature to know everything I need to know. It's the stupid types like him that are always hypercritical of women.
You need to lose weight. You need to trim the hair under your wings. Get back in the kitchen and make me a pie.
What a pain in the tail. I wish they'd all die. I wish they'd come back to life so I could watch them die again.
Kill them.
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. That's the plan.
tried to make a smaller Cerberus.
You're my tiny Cerberus puppies. I can't get enough of these pet sweets.
They have half the offense, half the defense, half of everything.
And half a chance of surviving another half-minute, right? See? I almost feel sorry for the little puppies. That's almost fair. Huh? Hold on, there's more of them?
There's plenty more where those came from.
So we're not. They just keep dribbling out. The business doesn't know when to end. Did you just...
No.
Yes, you did. I totally heard it. See? You try to act like this nucleus genius all the time. But deep down, you were just a little baby laughs at fart jokes. No, this is such a pain. When is this going to be over?
1, 2, 3. There are 6 in all.
And you made it, right? You just brain damaged or something? Who in the hell kills their own creations? Is this some kind of weird self-pleasure thing or something? Oh, great. Now I sound like that screwed up Satan.
This one is bigger.
No shit, he's bigger. About twice the size of the round 1 loser, I'd say.
That means twice the offense and twice the defense.
I expected that much. walks into a free ride wherever you go. Like the whole world wait to throw itself into your lap. You talk about fate, missions, and whatever, but that doesn't mean you can act like some golden god, you know?
My mission, my fate, my destiny.
Never mind. Let's just wrap this up already. Phew! Thank goodness that's over. Yep, nice job, me. I did great. You agree, right? That I'm great? Because now's the time to speak up. Hey, are you even listening? Just open your mouth and tell me how amazing I am. Oh, come on.
The intoner was fascinated with the world's curiosities. And nothing was more curious than humans. So the intoner asked the elderly man, "Why do people fight each other?" The man replied, "I don't know." Why do people move? Why do people think? Why do people live? Why? The intoner's questions continued on and on and on.
Lady 3?
Yes?
A good hobby can add spice to anyone's life. However, if they aren't careful, it can also consume their life. Have you ever thought that perhaps you might spend a bit too much time on your doll-making activities?
It's fun. And I have lots of things I want to research.
Of course, my lady. I know how seriously you treat your work, both in the laboratory and between the sheets. And that, you see, is why I can't help but worry. So, what say you set aside your crafts for a spell while we focus on removing a few stubborn clogs from the drain?
No. Octa, where were you?
Me? Oh, just on a little errand. Well, if you want me to be perfectly honest, I was off enjoying myself in the deep forest.
Ah.
I apologize for the delay. However, I reached my fever state a record 592 times.
You counted.
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth, after all.
One doesn't understand me. She's like a moon sinking slowly into a sea of blackness.
Did something happen?
One told me to dispatch the children I've been keeping in the land of seas.
Ah, so that's where your next set of failed experiments are hiding, hmm?
Not failed. Gifted. They are gifted children. I don't want to break them.
But if we let them live, my lady, who knows what would happen?
I know. It's just...
My poor lady, I think what you need is a quick game of hide the schnitzel in the moist.
No. I don't want to go to the land of seas. I don't want to destroy my children.
I know how you feel, my lady, but we must see this through to the end. It would be most unwise for us to begin questioning Lady One's orders, would it not?
How frustrating.
Now, don't be so gloomy. I shall engrave your wondrous masterpieces forever in my heart.
Really? What color are the fireworks of hope?
Why the strange riddles, my lady?
Make sure you really do look closely and engrave them in your heart. Never forget it. That's our iridescent promise.
A coliseum, I see. Is this where you left your masterpieces, Lady Three?
Yes. My masterpieces. The greatest work of my life.
So this is your greatest work? These gigantes? I suppose they do have something of an elegant air.
No.
Oh?
These are normal children. A warm-up.
I beg your pardon, my lady. These old eyes have seen better days. Of course, my third eye's still sharp as a tack. These gigantes seem a bit rotten. Did you make them as well?
No. Think of these children as merely spare parts. They're the junk left over from my other world, like the bones of a half-eaten fish.
I must say... I'm starting to feel a bit bad for them. Something seems a tad different with these gigantes.
Yes, that's because I crossed them with you.
Humans? But, my lady, that...
See, look at how they talk. A regular Gigas is totally incapable of speech. But crossing them with humans was hard because human minds and bodies are such fragile things. Once you scare a human, it's no longer useful. Just the sight of them makes them freeze up. So I had to mix and match a bit to try and get the results I was looking for. First, I had to figure out a way to stop the screaming, which took a little while. Then I had to clean up all the goo and junk, which took even that long. I had to work fast, you see, because time was pretty short.
Oh, dear.
But it didn't work. A simple melding of human and Gigas I made. Humans are far less durable than Gigantes for one. That makes it hard to balance them out. I tried and tried. I killed lots and lots of humans and Gigantes along the way. It was the only way. I had so many building centers I wanted to build.
83. Only travels in a straight line. I recommend taking refuge in the alley at once. Back, my lady. lest you subject yourself to a pincer attack.
But my research found the answer. Human strength is governed by emotion.
Your research?
Yes, my research. Research to create the perfect soldier. I decided I had to cross between assorted emotion sets.
Cross? You don't mean...
Of course I do. Why wait for the right emotions to come along when it's quicker to make them yourself?
How many people died for this, my lady?
56.
You counted?
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth, Octa.
I cannot believe this.
Octa, hey Octa, guess what? Come on, Octa, ask me.
I cannot, my lady.
You want to know which humans had the highest durability levels? The ones who were filled with hate? So I gathered up a few nearby villagers and I...
Please, my lady, no more.
I killed a guy right in front of them. They didn't even see it coming. Just hacked him into little bits.
My lady.
And then while everyone was turning around all shocked and horrified, I made him into a soldier. Right there on the spot. It was a total success. Isn't that great? Yes, higher! You must go higher! You know, Octa, thinking of the right situation to amplify human hatred is so much fun. Humans get angry at the littlest things. You'd be surprised how easy it was to set them off. Like I threatened to kill the women before killing the men. That made the men so angry. They couldn't even stand it. Then I'd tell everyone I was gonna make them watch. I'd threaten to hold their eyes open with my own two hands. And then I'd grab my scissors and slash until the started flying. It was great! Oh, and blood sprays really boost the hate. Isn't this all just the best?
Stop, my lady, please. I cannot take any more.
Soldiers made from hate are strong. They fight like no one else. Although they are just a little hard to control. Maybe that's why one never wanted to accept them. She never accepted these children just... like she never accepted me for giving them life. Why? Why, Octa? Isn't that cruel of her? Don't you think? How could she dismiss such beautiful, gifted children? They're the best soldiers ever.
Forgive me, my lady, but I, too, simply cannot accept it.
Octa.
Yes, my lady.
What is most precious to you? The intoner's hobby caused her to lay hands upon human beings. Once she crossed that line, nothing could stop her. The elderly man silently excused himself from the room. He chided himself for his impotence, as he mourned for his now broken intone.